Vacation. But where are you going to find a company like that?
Hey, why don't you call Amica? That's a great company. Amica!
Yes, listen to that guy. Bicycle guy.
Well, who haven't we tried yet?
You haven't called Amica.
Amica.
Call Amica now for your free, no obligation quote. Check us out online. Do a search. We're on Facebook and Twitter.
Good morning, everyone. You're watching Atlanta and Company. I'm Christine Polaris. Great to be with you. A new year means technology continues to make strides. Joining us now from the floor of the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas via Skype, can you imagine that, is digital expert Andrew Felix. Good morning.
Good morning, Kirsten. How are you?
I am great. I know you've been up all night. At the Consumer Electronics Show, I've been there before. Such an exciting time. You get to see everything first. And I know everybody wants to talk about, of course, what we watch for several hours a day, potentially. TVs. Talk about TVs. I understand you have the biggest one yet.
Yeah, we do. Let's talk about TVs. There are a lot of them being introduced this year. Big thing, 4K. That's going to be the coolest thing. But I got to thank LG. They trucked over here yesterday just so we could get it on with you guys. This is a 98-inch television. It's 8 feet diagonal. I had a chance to play with yesterday. It's like playing a Wii. You get a remote control. You can move the cursor around on it. But this thing's amazing. It's got 120 watts of power built into it. It's smart TV. It's 3D. You couldn't imagine putting anything else inside of a television. The only thing you need is a room to put it in.
Right. That would be the problem in my home. That's incredible. And I know a big thing also is portable battery packs for our phones. What do you have to show us in that field? What strides have been made?
Well, the one thing about portable battery packs, everybody's like, well, why do I need it? Well, think about that. If you use your iPhone or use your Android device, how long does your battery last during the day? It will not last you all day. So you've got to charge it. And if you're on the road and you don't have a charger, you need a portable battery pack. So this one's pretty cool from Link Tech, and I want to show you how cool this one is. It lights up, tells you exactly how much the battery is, your phone's charging. But what I like most about this one is I take the cord out. It's got a 4-foot retractable cord built into it, so you don't actually have to have a cord with you at all times, and it folds in. But the other thing I like most about it is, check this out. Your plug for it is right there. So when you want to charge it, just plug it into the wall, and then when you're done, folds back in, and then you can take this off if you don't need it and just take it with you. It's also got a flashlight built into it right there on the side, so if you need a flashlight with you at all times, you can do this. Now, this is going to charge your phone up to 10 times in one use. So think about having that with you in the portability.
Oh, I love it. Listen, my friends had an intervention with me over the holidays. They're like, your phone is always dead. So maybe they'll chip in and get me that.
I will definitely make sure we get one sent out to you guys so you can show them that you use it.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay, now let's talk about something else that happens with our phones. Lots of times we're dropping them. Unfortunately, sometimes we drop them in water or they get wet. But you say that is no longer an issue. Actually, you're going to do a little show and tell for us.
I am, and I cringe a little, but I do it, but it's pretty cool. It's from a company called HZO. Now, they're like the leaders in liquid protection, and what they've got is this is a real iPhone 6. Now, it's got let's make sure we got this nanotechnology, and what that means is it's fully coated inside and out. It doesn't obstruct you using the phone. As you can see, I can still go in to messages. I can still go through the phone, but it's fully waterproof all around it. So what we're going to do is leave the phone there, take the bottle of water.
Oh, gosh, I can't look.
I know. I'm going to take the phone right here, and we're going to dump it. As you can see, the screen's going to move when the water touches it because of the sensitivity, but the water is being dumped all on the phone. Dry that off, same phone. And as you see, the phone is still working. I can go into FaceTime and everything else just by clicking it. And I said, it's fully waterproof. So think about that. I did it with the iPhone. You can do it with a Kindle. You can do it with any electronic device out there, maybe even a GoPro. Let's even go to a computer. You can do that with using the HZO technology.
Fantastic. And another technology I'm really excited about, having little ones, is now there are ways to help keep us, or help us keep track of our children better, something that the children can actually wear. Tell me more about that.
This is cool. It's from a company called Child Angel. Now, it's a little band that you're going to put on your child. It comes with cool clips so that you can decorate. You've got a little bumblebee lady here, and then you got logos. But what you're going to do is put this on the child. This is going to sync to a mobile app or a web app. With doing that, you're going to be able to track your child anywhere at any time. But the thing I like most about it is you can set up a geofence. And what does that mean? Set up an area. If the child goes outside that, you're going to get alerted right away. But the other cool factor in this is if this is taken off of the child at any time, you're going to get an alert and sent right away where your child is and what time it was taken off.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, when can all these things become available, Andrew? I want to get it all right now. Well, maybe not the big TV. I don't have room for that.
Well, it's all, supposed to going to be, first part of 2015. I know the LG television's out now. Nanotechnology's out. And the other items are all going to start coming out in the first part of 2015.
Cannot wait. Andrew, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your time at the show.
I will. Take care.
Thank you. Take care to you as well. All right, well, tax people, let's talk taxes. I know we have to. It's approaching. They fall into two groups, the ones who look forward to getting their nice, sizable return back, and those who dread the season because they always seem to owe Uncle Sam money. Well, no matter what group you're in, the Affordable Care Act is going to impact your taxes. Fred Lyle has more.
The Affordable Care Act has created the biggest changes to the tax code in nearly 20 years. Richard Gartland from H&R Block says mark your calendar if you think it will impact your return this year.
The most important thing people need to know is that this year their taxes may be affected by that act. That's why we're opening our doors on January 8th from 9 in the morning until 9 p.m. It's a free ACA Q&A day. We're inviting everybody to come in, no appointment necessary, and again, no charge. They'll sit down with one of our ACA tax specialists, and what they'll leave with is a personalized ACA tax impact analysis.
Two groups will be impacted most, those that received help paying for health insurance and those that decided to do without insurance and pay a penalty. For those that got help in paying, they have to account for that help.
The advanced premium tax credit, first of all, its purpose was to lower a person's out-of-pocket expenses for coverage. So it was an amount that was paid directly to the carrier. It was calculated based on estimated income for 2014. So now that 2014 has closed, people are going to have actual income, and they'll have to reconcile the credit they received against their actual income.
If you decided to forego health insurance in 2014, there is the matter of the penalty you now have to pay.
I think what's stuck in everybody's head is, oh, it's just $95. But $95 is the beginning of the story. That's for an individual. It can be as much as $285 for a family, and that's the lower limit. So it is the greater of that amount or 1% of a modified adjusted gross income amount. It's a fairly complex calculation, and we're here to help people understand their impact and get through it.
If you're wanting to read more about the Affordable Care Act and how it will impact your taxes, H&R Block has you covered. Just go to hrblock.com/ACA tax impact.
If you are hungry for lunch, I know just the place. The guys from Your Pie are here to help me whip up my own pie. We're going to show you how next.
All new Dr. Phil. They're both shedding pounds, but are their families?
I'm not demeaning her.
You're lazy?